What's up, guys? Polo Plum here with another episode of an actual tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you how to boost your PC's performance using an app called Razer Cortex. So to get Razer Cortex, first of all, you're going to Google Razer Cortex on Google, and you're going to click the first link. And once you click that, it's going to load, and because my computer is so fast, it loads very quickly. That's the joke. And it's going to bring you to this page, and you're going to see it's going to be like this. It's going to be backed by Razer. Not backed by Razer, made by Razer, and you can see that there's a download link. Now you can download it, and it's general tutorial wizard to download it. It's very quick. It took me about like 10 minutes to do, and I have a shit PC, so it should take you a little bit easier. So once you do that and you download it, you can get this little icon on the bottom right here, and you can also get the desktop icon, which I have right here. So if you go back to this, I'm just gonna do this for a second. You open it. It'll bring you to this, and you're not going to see that. That's only when you have the extension. But if we launch Cortex, I can show you how it actually works. So while this is loading, a little basic overview. How this boosts your RAM is by, oh, here we go. Alright, so it'll be easier to explain on this. So I'm going to just go over the basic things. So first of all, get your games. All of here, so you can launch them from here, and it'll automatically boost them. You can see all the games I have. And you can also see they have deals. So this is Razer, so they show you deals based on their products such as keyboard, stuff like that. If it loads, it's not that important. You guys know what they have. They have keyboards, computers, mouse pads, all that. They have a game caster, which is basically a recording software. I prefer OBS, but if you can't really use that, your computer's not ready enough for it, or you just don't feel comfortable with it, you can do this. You got your game booster, which is the most important thing. So tweaking, boosting, and defragging. You may be wondering what each of these means. Tweaking is the ability to tweak a setting on your computer, or item, I'm sorry, and that ups your performance. So let me see if we click configure, if it'll show you what it actually is. Yeah, so this is one thing that I have that can be changed to fix it, and it'll disable the last access for NTFS and speed up disk access. So that will help my PC run faster. So if I optimize that, I have to just restart the system for that to take place. And that's just for whatchamacallit. That is just for tweaking, you have to do it. Boosting. What boosting does is it changes items to boost your RAM. So as you know, if I go into Task Manager, let me see, do I have to, I don't want to like ruin the recording if I do this. Let's look, I typed that completely wrong. Hold on, we're having some technical difficulties. Manager. If I go to Task Manager and it loads, come on. My computer's not the best if you guys can't tell. So it'll show you all what you're using. Right now, I'm not even playing a game and 50% of my CPU is being used. And it'll show you Streamlabs, it's recording right now, so it's using 16. I got 0, 0, 0. Discord's using 1% of my total CPU. And this is all the memory as well. So like, this is like the actual like megabytes that they're using. So like you can see my security software 31, Razer 42, and by the way, you don't need to have Razer open while you're doing this, so that helps. Windows Shell Experience those 20 megabytes, and that basically it shows you. So what this does, you can configure it, and configure it just shows you. You don't have to do it. It'll close these things that don't need to be used. So like Discord, you saw I was using like, I think it was 16%. And not 1%, it just gets rid of that entirely. It doesn't delete it, it just shuts it down while you're playing your game, and then I'll shut it. We got iTunes, I don't need iTunes. Got your lock app, like we don't need all those. Dropbox, you don't need those. And it basically, it shuts them down and takes their RAM and puts it into your game. So the RAM that was contributed to that part of your computer, like they say, alright, we're gonna give this part 1%. It takes that away and gives it to your game. So that helps. Two processes stop, blah blah blah. You see all this. Basically, I never use that screen, honestly. All you gotta do is click boost, and you saw that, and then it goes on this whole process. And then I just got 835 megabytes RAMs released to whatever game I now open. So that's basically almost an entire gigabyte, which is very, very helpful for people like me. Now, defragging. Defragging is when, here, so you can see these. Defragging is basically, I think of it as like, I don't want to say cleaning, but It's like when you change the fragmented files, and hold on, I'm gonna Google the definition. Okay, so I just Googled defragging, so I actually have like a better definition than what I think of it. So basically, on your computer, it splits all the data and like spreads it out, so it's easier for your computer to run. But this does, it just gets it all up. It like combines everything and puts them on one spot. Since you're not even using them, it doesn't matter. It'll only get fragmented when you're using it, and when you're not using it, it gets defragmented using this screen. And what that does, it basically like combines that game all together. So like CS:GO, let's say you have like 16 boxes, it'll be spread across all 16 boxes. But then if I say defrag, it gets like all pushed into one, and that makes it easier to run because it doesn't need that full 16 blocks to run. It only needs one. So you do that. That takes a while. It takes like 20-30 minutes to do, especially the first time. I remember mine, it took a while, but overall it's not that bad. If it was, I thought that was Todd Howard. Yeah, so that helps. And then you can see my rig. It'll show you everything, say GPU, blah blah blah, RAM. You don't see my memory. It's amazing. It's not 8 gigabytes. So then my favorite part of this is, great, it's not working, but what this does, you get rewarded. As you can see, you get Z Silver, which is basically like their currency, for using this, which can be used to use their stuff. So if we Google Razer Z, I can type. Oh my god, this is bad. Razer Z Silver. Let me go to their vault. I do know they were doing maintenance this morning, so hopefully they're not. And you can basically use your stuff to buy stuff. So you can do kickstart your Z Vault, and that basically, these are all to get you stuff. And then you can buy like games, you can buy mouse pads, and the more you use it, and the more and more that you use it as like a game launcher. So like you saw games here, I think they took it away, but I know a while back if you click like play here, it would give you stuff, which is why this has a star. I clicked play on it so many times that it gave me a whatchamacallit, gave me some Z Silver, and that can be used on this. So I think that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to drop a like. You can see it's a very simple process. Whenever you want to get into a game, just click boost, and whenever you want it, it automatically fixes it when you close the game. But in case, like in my situation where I automatically boosted it, you just click restore, and then it fixes everything. So I will see you guys next time. Don't know why Audacity. Oh, because of the, yeah. So that's the thing. I guess this isn't a bad spot to start the video, because what happened was, this is a perfect example. I was using this, and you saw in configure, Audacity was one of them. You can take them out, so this stuff like this doesn't happen. So like the recording for this video, which I had on both OBS and this, was lost. So yeah, that's a problem. So make sure when you're using it for the first time, go to configure, make sure you don't have anything. Yeah, Audacity was number one. Let's not have that. Okay. Alright, well, a bit of a interesting way to end, but no matter. I guess we're just gonna call it an episode, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.